Wow.
Rejoice! Rejoice! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't get tired. It's okay to run around. It's okay to celebrate with your friends. It's okay to say Happy New Year to somebody.
I still remember this day like it was yesterday. So I was at crossover service December 31st of 2019. We did a countdown after it hit 12 midnight, and we finally got into the new year, January 1st, 2020.
Third wheel has come inside now, oh. Third wheel.
Oh my God, like what can't even explain how excited I was about the new year. Like 2020, it was not just a new year, it was a new decade. And I had so many plans for this year, like so many plans. I think I had about 5 weddings to attend at about 3 different locations. So I was going to be traveling the whole United States. I was excited about my trip. And because one of the weddings I was really looking forward to was my sister's wedding. She did her traditional wedding last year. I think it was October, but fall last year, right? And she was going to be doing the white's wedding in April in Austin, Texas. I was like, oh my God, I had my ticket booked, my flight booked, I had my hotel booked as well. I'm like, this is going to be lit. I had so many plans, and I was also going to be graduating in May of 2020. And I was really looking forward to attending a popular conference I go to pretty often called the National Society of Black Engineers Conference. I was really excited about the conference because in the past, I've found, or let me say, I've been able to secure about 99.9% of all the jobs I've gotten by just attending the conference, because you get to network with tons and tons of companies. And aside the fact that I knew that, okay, by going to this conference, I'll be able to secure my full-time job easily. The conference was going to be happening in San Antonio, Texas. So I'm like, oh my God, turn up. I was planning on going to Six Flags. It was just going to be lit. And let's not even talk about summer. I was getting my summer body ready. Like, you know what, man? Like 2020 summer is going to be, you know. So I'm like, man, this year, for sure, this year 2020 is going to be the best year ever for everyone, because everyone was excited.
Breaking news, very sad news. LA Times is reporting that retired Los Angeles Lakers basketball star Kobe Bryant has been killed in a helicopter crash.
Wow, I still remember that day like it was yesterday. It was a huge shock. I heard about the news when I had just finished Sunday service, and the reason why it was a huge shock was that day during service, my pastor was really praising Kobe Bryant, and that particular day, Kobe was more real to me than he had been any other day of my life. So when I heard the news, I mean, my first thought was, this is fake news. Because at that time, the news was still new, and only one news channel was carrying it at that time. And then reality began to dawn on me as time went by. So most news stations began to confirm the news, and it was painful. All that was going on to my mind is, what is going on? This is still January of 2020. I mean, I was still hopeful that, okay, the rest of this year is going to be much better.
China says the number of people infected by a mysterious respiratory virus has more than tripled over the weekend.
And then, to my surprise, it's like it was one negative news after the other. Then we had other series of events like the Breonna Taylor shooting, we had George Floyd, we had the EndSARS movements going on in Nigeria. Then we also had the Tigray movements in Ethiopia. And besides the global issues that we were all dealing with, I also experienced personal grief. And this year I cried like I haven't cried before. And it was a lot. And there was tons of sadness, I'll be honest, tons of sadness, tons of tears, tons of grief. But despite everything that happened in 2020, one thing that 2020 has taught me is that life would always have its down times, and in those down moments, life will bring to light the things that truly matter. Things such as family, things such as good health. And when I say family, I'm also talking about your friends. These are two things that we often take for granted. I mean, life is busy. We get carried away with the business of life. So it's so easy to forget about the people that truly matter. But 2020 has made me realize these things. And it has made me cherish every single moment I've spent with my family, every moment I've spent with my friends. And once again, I'm grateful for good health. I cannot take that for granted. The fact that I'm here to see the end of this year, 2020, I'm super grateful for that. I'm grateful for even the doors that have opened up for me this year. Like I mentioned, I graduated in May 2020. And yes, I was looking forward to attending the National Society of Black Engineers conference. However, due to COVID, the conference was cancelled. And when it was cancelled, I was nervous, right? Because I mentioned a lot of the jobs I've been able to secure in the past, I was able to get them by attending this conference and networking with tons of people. So when the conference was cancelled due to COVID, I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen? How am I going to get a job? But despite everything, I'm here to say I'm grateful that I still was able to secure a job. I can't take that for granted. Whew. It's been a lot this year, 2020, and my heart goes out to everyone that has lost someone this year. Because Isaiah 51 verse 3 says that the Lord would surely comfort Zion and will look with compassion on all her ruins. He will make her deserts like Eden, her wastelands like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness will be found in her, and thanksgiving and the sound of singing. So, comfort is yours in Jesus' name. And to everyone out there that has lost material things, maybe lost a job this year, lost a home, or any other thing you can think about, I just want you to remember that where there is life, there is hope. This is a statement that we often think is cliche, but it is a fact. The fact that you're alive shows that there's even hope for a better future. Continue to dream, continue to believe, and watch doors open for you. Whatever you've lost is not lost forever. Once again, because where there is life, there is hope. And I want to encourage everyone out here, despite everything that has happened this year, let's still look back to see what we can be thankful for. There's something that we can be thankful for. And on that note, I just want to wish everyone here a happy new year. And I pray that 2021 will bring so much joy, so much gladness to all of you. I love you all so much.